Hey friends, I am coming to you with a book haul. This is June's book haul. It is fairly small, which yay, because I have books I need to get off my shelf. And I am actually going to do another unhaul. Before I moved, I had about 100 books in my Pango store, and I decided to run a sale before I moved and do like 50% off because I didn't want to pay to move those bins of books. So I was able to sell some that way. And then I also took them to a local chain store that doesn't give you very much money. I think I got like $26 for 100 books, which really irked me. But at the time, I didn't have energy or time to do anything more. So I took it, moved on with my life. And I want to reopen my Pango store. I just really love connecting with other book lovers on Pango, sharing used books for reasonable prices, supporting. There's some folks on there that are doing homeschool, or they're doing like a local library type thing, small bookstores. I want to support them in that way. And so I'm going to be working my way as I organize my books in my new space. I'm going to be doing another unhaul. I hope to have that maybe by the end of the month. I'm not really sure. I've got family coming in town and it just might not get done before the end of the month. However, I did bring a couple of books into my house, and as I said, family coming in town, we may go to the bookstore or the thrift store. You never know. My sister and nephew enjoy those places, as do I. So you never know. I might have a July book haul as well. We're hoping for not, but who knows. The first thing I have to show you, I did get this at the thrift store. I just couldn't leave it. Yeah, so that is my new bookmark holder. First off, I saw a friend of mine review this, and I think it was like a fine book, like a didn't love it kind of book for her. And I mentioned to her, let me know when you put it in your Pango store so I can get it. Well, she's just a very generous soul, and she just sent it to me. So I got the Twyford Code by Janice Hallett from Krista at Books and Jams. This is, so I've read Janice Hallett before. I've read The Appeal and The Mysterious Case of the Alberton Angels, and really loved both of them. I just really feel like her use of mixed media to tell a story is fabulous. Oh, I've also read The Christmas Appeal, which was just fine. But this is, let's see, 40 years ago, Stephen Smith, known as Smithy, found a copy of a famous children's book by disgraced author Edith Twyford. Its margins full of strange markings and annotations. His remedial English teacher, Miss Isles, saw the mysterious book and became convinced a message in secret code ran through all of Twyford's novels. Soon after, she took the class on a field trip and disappeared. Now out of prison after a long stretch, Smithy decides to investigate the mystery that has haunted him for decades. Huh. I wonder if he's involved in the disappearance. It sounds really interesting, and like I said, Janice Hallett just seems to be an author for me, and so thank you, Krista, for sending this my way. My book of the month choices, I did get Julie Clark's The Ghostwriter. I've heard a lot of buzz about this book. It is from the author of The Last Flight and the Lies I Tell, which I've actually not read either of those, but both of those books intrigued me. So I decided to get this one, and it says, June 1975, the Taylor family shatters in a single night when two teenage siblings are found dead in their own home. The only surviving sibling, Vincent, never shakes the whispers and accusations that he was the one who killed them. Decades later, the legend only grows as his career as a horror writer skyrockets. Ghostwriter Olivia Dumont has spent her entire professional life hiding the fact that she is the only child of Vincent Taylor. Now on the brink of financial ruin, she's offered a job to ghostwrite her father's last book. What she doesn't know, though, is that this project is another one of his lies, because it's not another horror novel he wants her to write. That sounds really, really spooky and right up my alley. So I'm looking forward to getting to that hopefully soon. My other pick for book of the month was King of Ashes by S.A. Cosby. S.A. Cosby is probably an auto-buy author for me at this point. I've read All the Sinners Bleed, His Darkest Prayer, or My Darkest Prayer, and Razorblade Tears. I still have to read his first Blacktop Wasteland. I still have that one to read, but I was very excited to see this, that it was on Book of the Month. And I'm not going to read too much into this because I'm actually currently reading this with a friend of mine as a buddy read. It says, a son returning home, a dangerous debt, secrets about to ignite, and a family about to be consumed by flames. So, like I said, I started reading this already. I actually did win an ARC off GoodReads, so it does happen. You can win on GoodReads. I won an ARC, and when I got it, I had forgotten that I won it and had already ordered this book of the month. So I had a friend of mine who was interested in reading it too, so I mailed it to her, and I mailed her the ARC, and then we're buddy reading it right now. So check back for my review on this. I will say S.A. Cosby hits hard and fast with, like, we're right into the grips of the story. So and I'm only a couple chapters in, so that's pretty common for S.A. Cosby. I'm looking forward to that. And then I also decided, this is just for me and just a I don't know, whim kind of pick. This is The Quorum House by Bailey Seabolt. I first heard about this on NetGalley, and I got it as one of my choices, or one of my books on NetGalley that I did not get to before it came out, which is the theme with my NetGalley books. I'm really hoping to fix that. This one is, it says Sharp Objects meets I Have Some Questions for You. It's about a crime writer who risks everything as she investigates the mystery of two deaths decades apart in a crumbling Vermont orphanage. So having a crumbling manor, that is a buzz for me. A crime writer, that's another buzz for me. I have not read Sharp Objects. I have some questions for you, and I did like that book by Rebecca Mackay, but I didn't love it. I thought it was a little bit long. So I'm very curious about this one. And is it a debut? Yes, this is a debut novel, and I loved the cover. It just spoke to me. So I'm hoping to read this sooner rather than later. And some of the readathons that I plan to do coming up in July, this will fit some of the prompts. So I'm excited about that. So like I said, this is a very small book haul, but I wanted to go ahead and share it with you because I really wanted a record of what I'm bringing in each month to help me. Last month, which I'll link below, my book haul that I did in May, it had been a couple of months of book haul and during a very stressful time. And, you know, for me, when I am stressed, I go book shopping, and it's really bad, really bad. That's why I have all these books, and I need to unhaul I need to unhaul. So if you are interested in seeing what I decide to unhaul from all the books, knowing that I already did a huge unhaul when I moved, definitely hit the subscribe button, and I'll be back on Friday with an update on what I'm reading. I have a couple of books in the works and that I can tell you about, a couple that are for a vlog that will be coming out hopefully on Sunday. We'll see if I read everything. But yeah, I will see you again on Friday. Hope you're all doing well.